Hi, everyone. I'm so sorry that I am not able to be there for open house this year. Unfortunately, my family has experienced an unexpected loss. My grandmother passed away over the weekend. She was 90 years old, so she did live a nice, long, and happy life. But we are not able to be here. My husband and I are traveling away on Thursday for her funeral. We'll be traveling to Missouri. I do truly appreciate you guys understanding my absence, and I wanted to make sure that you still heard from me. So I am going to go over a few of the things that you will be collecting while you are at open house tonight. So some of the papers that you're going to be receiving are on different colors. Any of you who have had me in the past or with another student, you'll know that everything I do is color coordinated. So you'll be receiving it in my classroom or have received it in your other classrooms as well. So the green paper that you are receiving today is going to be going over our away for the day policy for school. So if you've been here in the past, you know that we do have a zero tolerance policy for phones or any other devices. They are expected to be kept away throughout the day in students' backpacks. If they have any time taking the phone out and they are seen on their device without having permission, then this is just going to dictate what the different consequences will be as they experience their offenses. Then we have our blue paper. The blue paper is going to go over the disciplinary step plan. And then it also goes over our pride for Northbrook. So pride standing for positivity, respect, integrity, diligence, and excellence. Each week we will be nominating students for representing our pride that will be highlighted. So you definitely want to make sure that you're going to go over those different acronyms. Then we also have our pink paper. The pink paper is our team school supply list. So it has all the items that students are going to need on the daily basis for no matter what class that they're in, like they're going to need their pencils, they're going to need colored pencils, they're going to need erasers, notebook paper. Headphones. Headphones are very important to make sure that your child has. So please make sure that they have proper headphones that can be plugged into the computer, not the Bluetooth headphones. Also is going to list off different homeroom supplies that would be great donations for your homeroom. We need things like Lysol wipes. We need hand sanitizer, paper towels, tissues. Definitely, please bring in tissues and Lysol wipes and those hand sanitizers. We go through that very quickly, especially as we get into the winter months. And then copy paper. Some printer paper is really greatly appreciated as well. It also is going to list off at the bottom what each of the individual teachers are going to require in their classroom for their specific subject. So you want to make sure that you go through that list and make those purchases prior to the first day of school. And then speaking of school supplies, we do have on the purple sheet is a QR code that's going to take you to a direct link for you to be able to purchase the calculator that you'll need for the math class. That calculator is what will model the type of calculator that they'll see online when they're taking their milestones and when they're taking their district exams. They don't get to use the handheld calculator on the milestones or the exams, but they do get to use them for their homework. They get to use them for any classroom assessment. And that specific calculator that we're linking you to is the exact type of online calculator that they'll use for the milestones and for the exams. So you want them to get used to that kind of calculator. So we definitely ask that you purchase this in advance as well. And then our last colored paper that we have, it's a yellow colored paper. It also happens to have a few QR codes on here. Each of those QR codes is going to directly link you to an Amazon Classroom wish list that each of your core teachers has created for different things that if you're looking for ways to donate to the classroom. It has things like, again, tissues and for my class, I know we've got things like highlighters that I put on there. There's different snack options on there too, so that we can provide snacks and candies and different kinds of prizes for kids in our classroom. But if you can go to each one of the QR codes, maybe select something from each of the teachers on there, and it'll go ahead and get directly shipped to us. So it can be a way for you to supply things for our classroom that help us. We appreciate it, and it will directly benefit the kids in the class as well. So I do appreciate you guys coming out to open house. We look forward to having a wonderful school year with you and with your child. And we appreciate you sending them to us each and every single day. So we're looking forward to a wonderful, wonderful school year.